Welcome back to the studio. I'm Michael. So the last few days have been pretty rough for the crypto market. We've seen Bitcoin drop below $20,000 per coin, Ethereum drop below $1,500, and there's been a lot of fear ever since the Federal Reserve and Jerome Powell said that they're going to raise interest rates basically as much as they need in order to combat inflation. They have no plans of slowing down anytime soon. So today's video, I want to talk about what's going on in the market and also address a few specific things with Cardano that people have just missed because of everything else going on in the market. So let's talk about it. The first thing is going to be with Bitcoin and the overall market, because right now we're seeing that Bitcoin is threatening to have its lowest monthly close in over 20 months since the end of 2020. And this is a big deal because as we're closing out August, getting into September, we're seeing that Bitcoin could have its lowest close since the end of 2020. And while many people are saying that we can continue to see prices drop further, and with everything going on with the government, Bitcoin could go down to $11,000, $12,000 per coin. I still think this is very unlikely that we're going to see prices drop that low. Key thing over the next couple of days is that we'd like to see Bitcoin stay above the low we saw in July, which was right around 17,500. And as long as we stay above that, I'm still bullish. I'm still expecting to see a rally back up to around that $24,000 to $25,000 per coin range pretty soon. But just keep an eye out on this. Two key things is that we don't want to see Bitcoin have a close below $20,000 on the monthly charts. And also, we want to see Bitcoin stay above that 17,500, which was the low we saw back in July. If we break below either of those levels, well, then we have to reconsider. We have to reevaluate what's going on in the market. But as long as we stay above those, I'm still bullish in the short term. I want to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our brand new channel partner. It is a rapidly growing ecosystem called Fancy That Token, symbol FNCY. Fancy That Token is a BEP20 Binance Smart Chain token that is becoming a one-stop shop for all of your daily life services. It's an ecosystem of decentralized financial solutions integrated with a variety of brands and services. The cool thing about this project is that it's a network that comprises of products like a crypto wallet, payment gateways, rentals, dating sites, all sorts of online platforms. So ultimately, users are able to purchase real products using the online platforms which are stored inside the wallet, ranging from retail to travel to leisure to basically anything you want. You're able to also invest and trade or even pay for your hotels, flights, rental cars, basically anything online. This is a really interesting platform in my opinion and definitely worth checking out. But the cool thing right now is that they're actually offering a promotion, a special offer to further accelerate the adoption of their ecosystem. Fancy That Token has announced a limited time offer campaign during which everyone who makes a purchase will get a bonus of 50% of their total purchase. So for example, if you purchase 1,000 tokens, you get 1,500 tokens. You get a bonus of 500. So that 50% bonus. This is a limited time offer. It's only taking place between August 15th and August 31st, 2022. So time is running out, but definitely worth checking out this platform in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts and let's get back to the program. Next thing is going to be with what is going on with Cardano. Right now, there's a few key things happening with Cardano. And that first is that Cardano hard fork, Vasil hard fork, is ever closer. We're getting closer and closer every single day as upgraded SPOs account for 42% of blocks. And basically what happened is that IOHK, the development for Cardano, came out and said on Twitter that there are three critical mass indicators which will determine when the Vasil hard fork mainnet will go live, when it's going to launch. And these three indicators are, first, they want to have 75% of mainnet blocks produced by nodes running on 1.35.3. The second indicator is that around 25 exchanges have upgraded, representing 80% of the liquidity, and they want to have top 10 key mainnet decentralized applications also having been upgraded. And when we're looking at the data right now, we're getting very close on all three of these metrics. The first is that in terms of stake pool operators, SPOs, running on the latest node, 1.35.3. They now account for 42% of mainnet block production. They want to get it up to 75% before the Vasil hard fork, but now we're at 42%. The next indicator is going to be that we've already seen a couple big exchanges upgrade their Cardano nodes to the latest version. For example, Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, has already upgraded to that. They want to see about 25 exchanges upgrade to the latest node, but we've already seen some of the biggest exchanges in the world do that. So there's still a few more that they'd like to see before upgrading, but that's another good sign. And third indicator is that for DApps, IOHK has confirmed that it would continue to stay close to many of the DApp teams on Cardano, with 4 out of 10 already confirming they are actively testing against node 1.35.3. So there's still more that they'd like to see in terms of more projects, more exchanges running on the latest version, but we're in a good place. We're continuing to see more progress in terms of that. Next thing I want to go over is what is going on with Charles Hoskinson, because Charles Hoskinson came out and said specifically when he thinks the Vasil hard fork is going to take place. And in a recent video update, he said that he expects Vasil hard fork to take place sometime in September. And I know that they've said in the past that it would take place in June, then maybe in July, and we've seen delay after delay. But now that we're actually seeing all three of those indicators we spoke about getting closer and closer to critical mass levels, now it's looking very much more likely that we will see this take place in September, probably right around the same time as the Ethereum hard fork as well. So we'll see what happens there. And last few things with Cardano are going to be with Cardano in terms of a recent global brand study. So according to a recent study by brand relations agency MBELM, they say that Cardano ranks 26 among 600 brands globally and holds the top spot in the crypto industry. So according to the report, it looks at brand intimacy, which refers to the emotional connections people have to brands. They look at companies, let's say like Disney, Tesla, Apple, Google, all the world's top brands. And in this, they said that cryptocurrency ranks among the top 10 among brands, but they said Cardano is the highest ranked out of all cryptocurrencies. They said that Cardano is leading in terms of number of brands, in terms of highest ranked brand in the crypto space, followed by Bitcoin, which is ranked number 30. So this is something interesting to see that Cardano is ranked so high among cryptocurrencies in terms of brand. And I just think this shows that the Cardano community and people in the crypto space, regardless of what you're saying, really seem to be like have an emotional connection with Cardano, really like the project, like what they're doing, and like Charles Hoskinson, because this study looks at cryptocurrencies. It looks at, some of the biggest tech companies, some of the biggest Fortune 500 companies, and they're saying that Cardano is ranked 26. It is ranked top 30 out of all the brands that were looked at in this study. So that is a big deal. So ultimately right now we're seeing a lot going on in the crypto space in terms of Bitcoin and overall technical indicators, but also with what's going on with Cardano. So that's what's been going on. Let me know your thoughts on the overall market, what's going on with Cardano. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode. See ya.